This is the so-called the functional swing plane board. So okay, now the board is pretty much aligned toward the target here. And this is a right-handed grip here, so it'll be a bit awkward, but there's a wheel here, so you don't have to lift it up. So rest it on the board, but you are just swinging around. Yeah. It doesn't have to be that high. You are tall, so you tend to go high, maybe about this high here. Try to keep this Erickson bell parallel to the swing plane here. Yeah. And particularly on this side, feel which direction the board is going. Okay. If you slide the pelvis quite a bit, you tend to lift the arms and club high up. But if you follow this, you're mainly just turning around. So continuously now, more rhythmically, throw both ways, throw. And then let's go a bit higher on this side. Yep. Now, in order to go higher here, you have to feel how your left hip is moving. It's going up instead of going backward, right? Yeah. Yep. So remember this plane here. For your height, this is a bit flat. This is about 46 degrees. For your height, it could be 48 degrees. So it's a bit flatter than the average for your height. However, in this one, intentionally, let's try to have a bit flatter swing plane so that you can move it along a flatter swing plane instead of going up high up here. Again, bring a bit higher on this side, and then let it go. And remember this body motion here. When you want to move the body this way, just turn here. Then if you're holding something like this, then it's hard. You cannot really have a good symmetric motion. But right now, the hands are pretty much holding it this way, so it's easy to turn this way. Yeah, that's the plane you need to stick to. Now, this one, let me demonstrate here. This one has a wheel here, so it will roll on the board. Special orange version here. So since I'm a right-handed golfer, I'm swinging that way. But about here, 45 degrees, 45 or slightly more than that. Here you roll the orange whip along the plane here, and then go high up here. So in this one, try to hold it more neutrally here, instead of holding it like this. If you hold it more neutrally, then it's easier to have more symmetric motion here, and then go high up here. So at the top here, the whip is on this aligned this way, but this whip should be, if this is the swing plane here, this should be parallel to the swing plane. Okay? So and then it should be above the swing plane. You cannot really stay on the plane because the hand motion plane is about 10 degrees steeper than the cleaved plane. And then it has to leave away, so it goes above the swing plane. So again, with this motion, let it go to this position here. So use the more neutral grip so that you can easily turn both ways. Yeah. Yeah. So go to that position here. Again, let me watch from here. So if the wheel follows this plane and then goes off here, it's too flat. Already from here, it has to move up here. Okay? Yes. So that's the posture you want to reach. And then, again, come down here. So as you move back and forth, so on this side, flip it this way here, that it goes this way here. This is called pronation, supination of forearm. Come down and then flip it that way. Yes, here. Come down this way and then flip it here. Yes, this is important. This way. So with the more neutral grip, use this pronation, supination well here. Swing. Instead of going here, pushing the club head in front of your hand here, and then coming down this way, versus you just flip it around. Yeah, so assume more neutral grip here. Try to have sort of a symmetric motion, both sides. You can come forward a little bit. Yeah. Turn this way. Yes. And also in doing this, one thing, your leg action here, in the backswing, when you go this way, move the right hip to the right. So your left hip to the left here, and then bring the opposite side a bit forward here. Push this way. Yes. If you go that way, and then widen your stance a little bit. So when you're going to this position here, this leg is also fairly well extended. The trail leg is fairly well extended. Oh no, this is lead leg. This is trail leg. It's always confused with the left here. Yeah. So if you have the image of pushing the lead side laterally and upward here, and then moving this forward here, then you're going to this position, and then try to keep this leg fairly straightened. Yeah, like that. So that much you have to shift your pelvis that much, so that naturally this becomes straightened here. So this is where you want to go in the backswing here. Yeah. So that's very different from your initial motion, because initially you were in this position and then try to go to this position here. So it's hard to move the hip laterally here, right? So in the backswing with the more neutral grip here, shift the lead side, trail side for you. Yeah. So trail side hip, laterally and upward, and then bring this a bit forward here, and then with that, try to keep this leg also pretty straightened here. This is good posture here. With that, you will be able to bring this easily to this position here. Your knees are kind of flexed like this, but try to push and then extend the knee. It doesn't have to be completely straightened like this, but you have to have a good knee extension to go to this position. Yeah, so do not allow the hip to go backward too much. Rather, this way and upward. Yeah, more this way here. Then you will feel tension here. In the hip joint here, the hip muscles will develop tension here. And this will naturally stop the pelvis to turn too much. When the hip goes backward here, then you tend to turn the pelvis quite a bit. But if you move the hip laterally and upward, and the disc goes a bit forward here, and then turn this way, you see, you cannot go any further here because it has stopped here. So it will just give you a reasonable turn here. And then with that, you will be able to bring this along the plane here and then go above here. Okay. So again, keep the grip more neutral. Yep. So mainly from here to here is following the plane, and then it starts leaving the plane. Go about. Yeah. And on the way down, you can shallow a little bit. Then on the way down, it'll start along the plane from here, and then throw that way. Now remember this motion on this side here. Yeah, your body is turning instead of perhaps sliding. Yes. This. So this way you can stand on your lead leg. Yeah, turn and stand on the lead leg. Yes. This is very different than posture here. Instead of going higher, sliding. Yeah. So have more, the image of more turning around instead of lifting this higher. And then come down and then turn around that way. So again, this is a bit heavy. Let's use a lighter one. This one also rolls, so it should be easy. And then swing through here. Yeah, turning like that. So if you intend to turn that way, then this becomes an obstacle here, because you have to turn this way, right? Flip, yeah. You have to flip it. But then if your hand leads too much, then it's quite difficult. Yeah, turn that way. Yeah. So if you want to go to that position, then you have to assume more neutral grip here. And then it's important to develop real rhythmic motion here. So always the rhythm comes from your leg actions here. So here, I'm going to break this. So when you move this back and forth, make sure you have a good rhythmic motion from the leg here. Instead of using the arm here, okay, the lower body. Actually, in the setup position, your hand goes lower, but this is continuous motion. So this is also going this way, here. Yeah. But just to try to feel the orientation of the swing plane in conjunction with your grip. Oh, this time lifted. On that side, lifted. It hit about here, and it was lifted there. Yeah, more. So go on that side, go more flat. Yeah, like that. So when you swing that way, then naturally comes over your right shoulder. Yep. So now, remember that path, okay? Let's put this back.